Hello and welcome back to Court Farm, and today is a big day because today it's time to sell all the silage that we made in the last episode. We've moved on a little bit, it's December the 1st, and if we look at our stock index just here, we will see silage at the moment is 216,000, that's the price of it, and the top price on the right is 214. But we need to do a bit of work to get it out of the silo and into wherever it needs to go. So I have rented this stuff. These are, it's a belt system and we can attach them all together. And if I just show you actually in here, in belt systems, what I've got is a lizard, this one here, which picks up, and then this one which kind of goes round corners and extends, and the grim here which raises up high and puts it into the truck. So well, let's get started, I suppose. No time like the present. Now I need to see, I'm going to do something very risky today and use Autodrive, which I've never used in a series before, but I'm going to do it today and I'm going to see if I make a film myself. But we need to find out actually, first of all, where we need to go for the silage. Town store bales. Now, where on earth is town store bales? Let's have a look. Wow, it's all the way down here. Now that's quite far. I would like to see if we can take it to a little place just up here. I think it's this one here, Tall Trees Bales, because it's much nearer to us and the Autodrive course will be much shorter. So how much for silage at Tall Trees Bales today? So you see here, silage at Tall Trees Bales is 339 as opposed to 345. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to Tall Trees Bales. Even though it's less money, we'll get our reward for precision farming. So, right, okay, so what we have to do is uncover this, like that. We need to get, I probably need my help on because I can never remember how to do things. So, get into the vehicle, like this, and switch it on. And probably put it on a bit of an angle like this. So if I just turn it out and jump out of it, then where's the one? I think it's, yeah, it's this one. I think I can drive this one as well. So if we go over here, I do not want to attach them because I've had great difficulty attaching things in the past and I don't want to do that again. So I wonder if we can get things lined up here. If we can lift it up and kind of angle it a bit. Okay, it's angled like that. What I think I need to do is to have it angled so the truck comes through here and goes under the load point. Right, let me sort it out. Okay, so I think that might work, and now we can kind of set up our Autodrive. So let's go and find the truck. Right, I left it out here ready in the field, so we probably need to come in. Okay, just like this, and I probably wouldn't take this kind of risk with my episode if it wasn't the penultimate one. Like, it was the first episode of Zalonka or something, I wouldn't be doing this, but I would like to try this time to see if I can get this working. So, right, now we get into the vehicle. Now's the time to start off Autodrive. So let me see if I can. Right, I need to go into the settings because you can barely see it. So if I go to scale 200%, and the other thing I have to do is go to auto connect. No, and there's some other thing which is show next path. I don't want that either. So, all right, apply all that stuff, and so we need to go to this to see everything. and I need to record. I need to record a path. And oh yeah, the other thing I need to do is to put the line height above the tractor. So let's do that. So if I just move, this is what Farm Sim guy told me to do, which I hope is correct, is to drive a little bit past where you need to be. Okay, let's try and get Autodrive sorted out, which might be where I fall down on this episode, but let's try it anyway. So if I go to M, and then we need to switch things on so I can see everything, and then we need to record the drive. So if I put record on and I drive forward a little bit, now I'm going to click on, I think, this one here and call it load point. And you need to put load point a little bit further away from where you actually load so it can detect it when it comes through. So that's fine. So now I'm going to drive, I'll show you how I'm going to drive actually, from here over to here, Tall Trees Bales. So let's go. So this is where we dump the bales. This is Tall Trees Bales. So I'm going to drive over here and past it a little bit. Like that. And then I will call this one unload point. And something is being triggered when I type keys. I'm not sure what it is, but I've made a fatal error actually, and what I should have done with all the let me just drive out of here actually. Yeah, all the track that I've laid now for Autodrive, I should have made it two ways so I can go back on the same kind of train track, if you see what I mean. But I haven't done that, so now it's going to look a bit messy, but so be it. So let's go home. Okay, so we're nearly back where we started. What I'm going to do here is to drive as close as I can to where we started. And I'm going to switch off record. I'm going to manually connect this one to this one, like that. So now it's a circuit. It goes round in a loop kind of thing. So if I drive now to the load point, and hope that that's that the belt system is over there. I think it is. So, all right, let's get this sort of working. Right. Okay. So I think that's working. And is this in the right place? Yes, it is. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so I guess we just wait for it to fill up, and then we'll try and send it round in a big old loop. Great stuff. So now what we have to do is bring this up again, and what I will do is I'll turn it off so you don't see all the bubbles and everything, and I'll set up a track which is going to be load at load point, unload at unload point, and we're picking up silage just here. So we want it repeating probably 8 times to clear everything. And now, hopefully, if I press go, things will start to happen. Yes, okay, fine. Alright, let's just follow this, because, you know, I set the... Let me just turn that off, actually. I set it so you turn round in here. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, there might be a few... I want to see if what I've done worked, basically. So let's follow it all the way to the sell point. This is what always happens to me, and I don't know if anybody can tell me why, but let's kind of click on our, you know, our markers. Can't reach the load point. This is so frustrating that it can't reach the load point. Okay, what I'm going to do is just go to, like, yeah, this, and go to load point and see if that works. Can't reach load point. Why not? Look at all the things he's got to follow. He can reach the load point. What's the matter with him? This is so frustrating. Well, what I'm going to do, actually, as I can't get anything to work here at the moment with Autodrive, I don't know why, but, you know, send in your comments, is I'm going to drive back to the load point, and I'm going to see if I can get him to at least just drive here and load off, and then me have to drive it back again. But it's not really what I wanted. Actually, before we go, let's just see if I can start from a different point, like here. Go. No, he can't. Okay, fine. Alright then. This is why me and Daggerwin don't use Autodrive, because it just inexplicably doesn't work a lot of the time, basically. So, alright, so I think what I'll do is set him up again to just drive to the load point and then go off and do something else. So let's go into this and go into, yeah, unload, just unload. I mean, this is taking a long time to load up. So what if I press this now? Okay, fine. So, alright, let's turn off the bobbles and turn that off and jump out of here, because I think he'll do it himself, and do something else. So, you might have noticed that I've changed the colour of my Deutz, because just for a change. It's the same tractor, but I just changed the colour of it. So I think what I'll do is go over to our placeable area where we've got our factories and stuff, and probably buy something, and also to start the greenhouse off again. So I'm going to get the John Deere sprayer, which we use to put herbicide in the greenhouse, and thank goodness it's got herbicide in it now. And by the way, just jump out of here. In a bit I'm going to have to move this and move it further and further in here, which I think will be okay, because we've got the John Deere, the Grim kind of extender. We can kind of fold this out and it'll go a lot further, so that'll be fine. Anyway, alright, let's go to the, let's have a little break and go to the, the placeable area. Of course, there is a kind of Autodrive already in Farming Simulator, isn't there? You can kind of drive from one place to the other. I've never kind of used it, because once again it stops working for me. I don't know if I'm cursed with these things, but anyway, I'm kind of finding that Autodrive is a bit too complicated to be enjoyable, but and it has frequent crashes, but I'm going to kind of you know, persist with it. Let's just see if we've got any donuts. I could do with eating some donuts at the moment. I wish they were real, because I could do with eating some. But I'm actually curious. It's taken a long time to drive over here. Let's go and see how this guy is doing. Oh, he's off. He's off. Okay, fine. All right. So while I'm here, actually, I would like to treat myself to a spinnery. We've got the money for it, and we've got loads and loads of wool. I hope it hasn't got too wet in the rain, but I would like to put a spinnery down. So let's go to construction. And how much is a spinnery? Where is it? Oh, spinnery just here. 60,000. That's not too bad, is it? So I will put it just here, I reckon. That's where it was the cheapest. So what a magnificent thing. Looks like a castle or something. So we need to bring the wool over here. But first of all, I would like to get some strawberries made in the greenhouse, because we have, if we look at our productions just here, cake. We're missing a few things you can see here. One of which is strawberries. We also need a dairy, because we've got some milk, but I would like to get some strawberries made. So let's go over to the greenhouse and see if we can sort that out. Right then, the greenhouse in it at the moment has just a load of water, so we need to put everything else in. Okay, I'll do this on a bit of a fast forward. Okay, altogether for that we owe £25,320. So let's just do that, shall we? Add remove money minus £25,320. Yeah, and this screenshot's happening, I don't know why. But anyway, so we need to switch this on now. So the fruit greenhouse here, we can see we need strawberries. I'm going to switch that on and have them distributing to the bakery. So the bakery, where's the bakery? Let's have a look at that now. So should have pretty soon some strawberries. All we need then is eggs and butter, but we'll do that some other time. So okay, I might just drive back and see how the lorry guy is doing. So I should have said that in the background I've had to make some adjustments and also hire a new thing, which is this yellow thing here. I think it's called a conveyor, something like that. So yeah, but why isn't anything happening? Let's just jump in here and see. No, nothing's happening. Is it that? Where are we? Yeah, is it that the lizard thing isn't close enough to the silage? Yeah. Okay, let's just sort this out if I can. Okay. Oh god, I think I finally got things working, because something I didn't realise is that we have to have the tractor attached for the conveyor to work, and it's taken me ages to work it out. So I think maybe just one or two more trips to the sell point today, and you know, I think I've had enough because it's driving me mad. For one thing, I didn't do the two-way system. I should have done that with you know, all the Autodrive stuff, because it'll be the same route on the way there as the way back, and that might have lessened some of the problems. But anyway, let's get the guy filled up and we'll do another round. Oh dear. Well, at least it's kind of like, you know, half work today. If I can jump out of here, you know, we've done it halfway, haven't we? We've got here, but we can't get back basically. So this is why I never normally use Autodrive, because there's always problems with it for me. So I think what I'll do is just drive back to the farm now, and I will see you next time.